Hello, my beautiful collective. Let's get a message. What is it that you need to know or hear? If it resonates, stick around. And if it doesn't, scroll away. Okay, we've got a few cards that have flown out here. So Spirit have got a lot to say. Let's see. We have got the Three of Swords, okay, which is Three of Crystals in this deck. We've got the Queen of Cups, okay. So there's something here where you've become really heartbroken. The thing is that even though you've had this really heartbreaking ending from a situation, you're still emotionally available, okay? You've let this heartbreak not define you. It's kind of like you learned the lessons, you've picked yourself up. Now, I don't think you did this immediately. I feel like this has taken some time, but you still have this part of you that is like, I'm not going to give up on my happily ever after. I'm not going to give up on love. I know that I deserve this Four of Wands and my flame is still out there, okay? And I think for a lot of you, you thought that this person was your flame and it sort of ended in a way that you didn't anticipate or it didn't eventuate. And it's kind of like you learnt the lessons from whatever that was from that situation. And you sort of are moving forward now in a different direction. Okay, it's kind of like you're like, I love myself too much to give up on what it is that I want. And I know I'm going to find that happiness. I'm not giving up on that, right? And that's a beautiful place to be. So what's this? Why is this message coming through for you to get some clarity today? Okay, we've got the King of Wands. We've got the Two of Wands. We've got the Sun. We've got the Two of Swords as well. Okay, sorry, Two of Swords. Sorry, I'm getting used to this deck. Okay, all right. So the Two of Wands here for me is it's like for a very long time you had your heart set on this person, and you had your heart set on this outcome of this situation, right? And it kind of like nothing else. You couldn't even see another possibility for yourself. And it's kind of like that didn't end up the way you wanted, especially with this, Three of Swords. And it kind of fizzled out here in some way. And especially this King of Wands is like, what's really coming through in this message is it's kind of like it led with a lot of passion, but it never got grounded. Okay? Or you started something and you just never finished it. It's kind of like, when you kind of start, like, I really want to do that, but then something gets in the way. Or you start a relationship, but that person, it's all like physical, but it never gets grounded into something committed. It's something along those lines. And the thing is that you realize that with this Two of Swords, you were too hung up in this direction. But the reason why it never eventuated is because you never really saw the truth of the matter within yourself and why you weren't ever getting what it is that you wanted. And you had this kind of self-actualization or realization that you were your own happiness, that everything stems from you. And then this Sun card's coming up, which is the happiest card in the deck. You had this epiphany of some kind where you've realized that everything around me is me. And what I'm getting is I'm not being consistent, so I'm not getting consistency. I'm not being secure, so I'm not getting security. You realize that you are transmitting all of this energy out into the world, and that's what you're getting into your reality. So you've had this kind of like massive epiphany that you need to start changing your direction, and you've started to do that. So this is confirmation of that, and you're not heartbroken anymore, okay? You're not holding back anymore. You are starting to put yourself out there. We've got the Ten of Cups, and this is leading you. This is absolutely beautiful to your absolute happiness. Look at these beautiful cards, like the Sun. You've also got the Ten of Cups. I think we also had the Four of Swords here. Look at this, right? All of this actual beauty, that this realization that you've had within yourself is actually taking you to the extension of your own happiness. And I feel like I've had this too. Like, I feel like for a very long time I was hung up on a particular outcome with a particular individual, and I literally kind of had this epiphany. I was like, why am I holding myself in a situation that it's not making me happy? And I'm choosing that, right? Like, I'm actually actively choosing to be unhappy. And you kind of go, I'm going to just let this go. And when you let that go, look at all this wonderful, beautiful energy that is flowing into your life. I love this for you. This is such a beautiful reading. Amazing. So what else do you need to know about this, okay? I love this deck. It's so beautiful. Got the Three of Stars. This is about you now networking, and you're playing, like, look at this harp. This is just beautiful. You're calling in with your own melody, right? You're playing your own song. And that's kind of bringing in this beautiful network of people around you. Beautiful, amazing energy. Three of Wands, okay? You might have seen a lot of 3-3s. 333 is my favorite number because it's the Holy Trinity for me, mind, body, spirit. So for you, you might be seeing a lot of threes. I know I am at the moment, right? So all of this beautiful networking. And then you've had this self-realization, the self, the mirror card. You have realized that everything is you. I can't make this up. You know, you look at yourself and everything looks at you the way you look at yourself, because everything is actually perspective and how you frame it, right? So that's what's coming through here. We've got the Seven of Wands. And after a really hard time of life, I feel like for a lot of us, we've struggled over the last, for me, it's been quite a few years actually, for me to get back to who I really am. But you're feeling like you're coming out on top and that the hard stuff is really, really over, okay? And now you know that through that battle, that you just know somehow, some way, that you're going to get that happiness now. And you're actually sitting in it. Like it's not even just a maybe, it's a sure. You've got this, it's almost like you're sure of it. There's no like maybe anymore. Like you know that the worst is over. That the people that exited your life, that the things that didn't work out, that it's all led you up until this point, right? And I have this quiet confidence in me that this year is like my beginning. This is the end of like the worst of it, and that like everything that I ever wanted is just starting to flow in, and it's just going to get better and better, right? And I just have that belief. It's like a knowing, right? And it's just like sit in that energy, sit in that knowing. It's a beautiful place to be. All right, what else do you need to know here? We've got the Fool and the Nine of Pentacles. There's a little bit of fear though that is trying to creep in, okay? And this is old stuff. You know that part of you that still goes, yeah, but every time I got excited, it didn't work out for me. Every time that I got my hopes out, it didn't go my way. People didn't. That's all negative self-talk. It's not truth though, okay? So don't try to ignore it. Just know that it's there, but know that just don't buy into it. Because look at the overwhelming, amazing energy that is crushing this. Because you've stayed so true to like what it is that you want, and that you've learned the lessons, that these are like now little whispers. They're not screaming, okay? They're starting to exit. Just know that it's remnants of the old version of you. It's not the truth, okay? Let's see. I do feel like you're going to have some people from the past probably come back in. Yeah, so the Death card, Eight of Wands. Now that your energy is changing, and you've healed yourself a lot here with the Star, some situations might come back around to tie off loose ends. You might have someone come back around and you might reconcile in some way. It doesn't mean that everyone's gonna leave your life, but you're gonna get this sort of like these closures and loose ends sort of tying up, and it's just gonna make you move forward so much more nicely, okay? We've got the Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Judgment. You'll be sitting on your beautiful throne. Look at you, receiving all of these opportunities and choices, and then you'll make the judgment as to which one fits you best. All of the power is in your hands, and you're just going to the universe, yep, put it in my hands, please. And you can just choose what it is you want now. So just stay in this energy. Just stay, do what you keep doing. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. Amazing. I'm so proud of you. And if you want a reading with me about your specific situation, the links are in my bio. I would love to read for you. Otherwise, I hope this message has found you well. It was a beautiful message. Have a beautiful day. Bless.